Welcome to Investor Web, your one-stop channel for all things business and investment. We aim to be your guiding beacon in the vast ocean of financial knowledge, providing key insights, strategies, and wisdom to help navigate your entrepreneurial journey. Our content is designed to inspire and inform, whether you're a seasoned business mogul or taking your first steps into the world of commerce. Today we're setting sail on a unique voyage, journeying back in time to the land of the rising sun, ancient Japan. This land of samurais and shoguns holds a repository of wisdom, not just for martial arts or tea ceremonies, but also for business. We'll be exploring intriguing lessons that can be drawn from their age-old practices and philosophies, lessons that remain relevant to this day. So buckle up as we traverse through time and culture. Without further ado, let's dive into the fascinating world of ancient Japanese business wisdom. Our first business lesson stems from the samurai, the warrior class of ancient Japan. This isn't just a historical tidbit. The samurai lived by a code of conduct known as Bushido, which emphasized honor, loyalty, and discipline. These principles not only guided them in battle, but also in their everyday lives. So you may be wondering, what does this have to do with running a business in the 21st century? As it turns out, a lot. Let's start with honor. In the world of business, this could translate to integrity and fairness. Whether you're dealing with clients, employees, or competitors, maintaining an honorable reputation is crucial. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Just like the samurai, business leaders are expected to uphold their commitments and treat others with respect. Next is loyalty. The samurai were unwaveringly loyal to their masters, ready to serve and protect at a moment's notice. In modern business terms, loyalty can refer to dedication to your company, your team, and your mission. It's about sticking with your business through thick and thin, and always striving for the success of your enterprise. This level of commitment fosters a culture of trust and stability, which can be a significant competitive advantage. Lastly, let's talk about discipline. The samurai were renowned for their rigorous training and self-control. They understood that mastery requires consistent effort over time. The same is true in business. Discipline means staying focused on your goals, even in the face of obstacles. It involves making tough decisions, managing resources wisely, and continually learning and adapting. This relentless pursuit of excellence is what separates the good businesses from the great ones. So, while the context may have changed, the core principles of the samurai code remain as relevant as ever. They provide a timeless framework for ethical leadership and strategic thinking. In business, as in the samurai code, honor, loyalty, and discipline can be your pathway to success. The second lesson we learn from ancient Japan is the concept of Kaizen. A term that has its roots deep in the rich soil of Japanese culture. Kaizen translates to change for better. However, in the business world, it's come to represent a philosophy of continuous improvement, a perpetual quest for growth and innovation. Let's break it down. Kai means change, and Zen stands for better. But Kaizen is more than just a fancy word for improvement. It's a commitment, a pledge to consistently strive for betterment, not in leaps and bounds, but one small step at a time. Imagine a wheel constantly turning, ceaselessly moving forward. That's what Kaizen is about. It's about never being static, never being satisfied with the status quo. It's about challenging the norm, pushing the boundaries, and testing the limits. In a business context, Kaizen is about making small, incremental changes that over time lead to significant improvements. It's about fostering a culture of constant learning, where every employee, from the CEO to the intern, is encouraged to seek out ways to improve their work and the business as a whole. But remember, Kaizen isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about enjoying the journey. It's about celebrating every small victory, every minor improvement, and using it as a stepping stone to scale greater heights. So, how can you implement Kaizen in your business? Start by encouraging your team to embrace a growth mindset. Promote a culture where mistakes are seen as opportunities for learning, not as failures. Foster an environment where everyone's ideas are valued and where every employee feels empowered to contribute to the business's growth. By embracing Kaizen, you're not just improving your business, you're nurturing a culture of growth, innovation, and constant learning. You're building a business that is resilient, adaptable, and ready to face the challenges of the future. Through Kaizen, businesses can achieve continuous growth, one small step at a time. The third lesson hails from the Japanese spirit of craftsmanship. In the heart of Japan, the spirit of craftsmanship is not merely a concept, it's a way of life. It's a relentless pursuit of perfection. It's the tireless dedication to mastering a craft, and it's the unyielding commitment to quality. Craftsmen, irrespective of their discipline, pour their heart and soul into their work, honing their skills day in and day out. They do not seek instant gratification, but instead, they focus on the long-term mastery of their craft. Now, what does this have to do with business, you might ask? Well, everything. Businesses, like craftsmen, should aspire to achieve a high level of excellence in their field. This means not just providing a product or service, but providing the best possible product or service. It's about striving for perfection, even in the smallest details, because those details can make a world of difference. Think about it. In a market flooded with options, why do consumers choose one product over another? It's because they perceive one to be of higher quality, to be superior. And this perception is often shaped by the smallest details. The feel of a fabric, the user interface of a software, the after-sales service of a company. In the same vein, businesses should embrace the spirit of Japanese craftsmanship, focusing not just on the big picture, but also on the minutiae. They should constantly strive to improve, to innovate, and to perfect their products or services. They should dedicate themselves to their craft, just like a Japanese craftsman would. This commitment to excellence and quality can set a business apart from its competitors. It can foster customer loyalty, enhance brand image, and ultimately drive business growth. So, let's take a leaf out of the book of the Japanese craftsman. Let's not settle for mediocrity. Let's strive for excellence. Let's imbibe the spirit of craftsmanship in our businesses. In the spirit of Japanese craftsmanship, businesses can strive for excellence and perfection in their field. Our final lesson from ancient Japan is the importance of embracing change. This lesson can be traced back to the Meiji Restoration, a pivotal period in Japanese history that saw the country transform from a feudal society to a modernized nation within a few decades. This was a time when Japan, recognizing the advancements of the Western world, decided to shed its traditional ways and adopt Western technology and methods. The nation did not merely survive this period of change, it thrived, becoming a leading global power. Now you might find yourself asking, what does a historical event in Japan have to do with my business? Well, the answer lies in the concept of change itself. Change is a constant in the world of business. Markets evolve, customer preferences shift, and technologies advance. And just like Japan during the Meiji Restoration, businesses that choose to embrace these changes rather than resist them are the ones that flourish. Let's delve a little deeper. Innovation is the heartbeat of any successful business. It's what keeps a company relevant in a fast-paced, ever-changing market. But innovation cannot occur without a willingness to accept change, to break away from tried and true methods and explore new approaches. Take a moment to think about some of the most successful businesses of our time. Companies like Apple, Amazon, and Tesla didn't reach the top by sticking to the status quo. They dared to challenge existing norms, to transform and innovate. Adaptability, too, is key to business survival and success. It's about being flexible and responsive to changes in the market. It's about learning to pivot when circumstances demand it. In essence, it's about being like water, as Bruce Lee famously said, able to flow or crash depending on what the situation requires. So, what's the takeaway here? Embrace change. Welcome it as an opportunity for growth and innovation. Be adaptable, ready to shift your strategies and approaches when necessary. By embracing change, businesses can stay ahead of the curve and continue to thrive in an ever-evolving market. These are just a few business lessons that we can learn from ancient Japan. The Samurai Code teaches us the importance of honor and integrity in all our dealings. Kaizen, or continuous improvement, encourages us to never rest on our laurels, but to constantly strive for better. The spirit of craftsmanship reminds us to take pride in our work and to aim for perfection no matter how long it takes. And the concept of embracing change, of being fluid and adaptable, is more relevant today than ever before in this rapidly evolving business landscape. These values, deeply rooted in the age-old traditions of Japan, are timeless and universally applicable. They can steer our approach to business and to life towards a path of sustained success and fulfillment. Thank you for tuning in to Investor Web. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful business content. Until next time, remember, business wisdom can come from the most unexpected places.